3 months after my wife vanished during a ski trip, I saw her in a bar. She was laughing hysterically with some guy I'd never seen before, wearing the expensive diamond earrings I'd bought for our 5th wedding anniversary. The exact same ones that were supposedly lost forever in her ski jacket when she mysteriously disappeared without a trace. I'd completely drained our entire life savings hiring professional search and rescue teams, posting massive $50,000 rewards on every social media platform imaginable, even sleeping in my freezing cold car near the mountain base for endless weeks. Her devastated mom called me sobbing uncontrollably every single night, and I personally held her trembling hand through 3 separate emotional breakdowns at the police station. But there she was, very much alive and thriving, confidently ordering another round of expensive top-shelf whiskey like she didn't have a care in the world. My hands were violently shaking as I pulled out my phone and started secretly recording from my dark corner across the crowded room. She was all over this tall, muscular stranger with a thick beard, completely wasted and drunk, laughing loudly at absolutely everything he said. They looked like they'd been intimately together for many months, definitely not just minutes. Then I heard her say something that made my blood freeze completely in my veins and my stomach drop to the floor. God, I honestly can't believe how ridiculously easy the whole thing was, she slurred loudly, leaning her entire body into him. I just strategically left my jacket and gloves scattered all over the slope, then carefully took the hidden back trail to where I'd secretly parked my car the night before. Everyone back home thinks I'm completely dead and buried. The bearded stranger laughed deeply, slowly running his thick fingers through her blonde hair. Your poor, stupid husband must be absolutely devastated and broken by now, right? Exactly. And that's perfect, she said viciously, her voice getting increasingly meaner and more cruel. Maybe now he'll finally learn to appreciate what he had, instead of constantly taking me for granted like he always did. I'll casually go back home in a few weeks, tell everyone this elaborate story about getting severe amnesia from hitting my head really hard on some rocks. He'll be so incredibly grateful and relieved that I'm miraculously alive. He won't dare ask too many difficult questions. She giggled maniacally like this was all some absolutely hilarious practical joke. Plus, the huge life insurance money should definitely kick in pretty soon. We can easily split it 50-50 and disappear together. My heart was pounding so incredibly hard, I genuinely thought it might actually explode right in my chest. I immediately stopped recording and slowly walked over to their dimly lit corner table, my shaking legs feeling like they might completely give out underneath me. Hey there, sweetheart, I said as casually as possible, smoothly sliding into the booth directly next to her shocked face. Her entire face went completely ghostly white, like she'd just seen an actual supernatural ghost from beyond the grave. The confused bearded guy looked frantically between us, totally bewildered about what was suddenly happening. Funny thing, I continued calmly, my voice surprisingly steady as I showed her my glowing phone screen. I just sent this absolutely lovely video to your completely devastated mother, my heartbroken parents, and about 50 of our closest friends and family members who've been desperately lighting candles and praying intensely for your safe return every single night. She started stuttering completely incoherently, desperately trying to grab my phone while simultaneously attempting to explain herself with ridiculous lies, but I was already confidently standing up and backing away from their table. Oh, and I definitely called the police on my way over here, I added smoothly, watching her face completely crumble and fall apart. Turns out faking your own death, specifically for insurance money, is an extremely serious felony charge. They should be pulling into this parking lot any minute now. Right on perfect cue, I heard multiple police sirens wailing loudly outside, getting closer and closer with each passing second. The panicked bearded guy immediately jumped up and bolted desperately for the back emergency exit, completely abandoning her there alone. Enjoy explaining this whole mess to everyone who genuinely mourned you, babe.